Hi, I'm back. You tired of me yet? You sick of me? You want to see me some more? This not my job to make y'all feel better. Is it my job to make? Sometimes depending on what's going on. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I hope you sound beautiful and smart like you always do. Why wouldn't my neighbors be what they are? But um, there was some trending on TikTok called Hard Wig Soft Life. What is that, Miss Nosy Neighbor Lady? You all can type it up in your browser, or you can stay with me because we're going to talk about it. In black women, hard wig soft life is basically the idea that black women who wear messy wigs or unkept wigs, or what they call them, dusty wigs, or wigs that are not usually slayed or laid or melted. Like, if you notice, I used to do edges and stuff like when the C19 was out, and I didn't have nothing to do all day, and just being a girl in the house and wanting to try the new stuff. But as for me, I'm not really an edge person because I sweat a lot. But if I like put my ponytail on, yes, I'm gonna do my edge with my swoop and my swoop. But it's just insinuating that wigs are never slayed or melted or up to black women's standard of beauty, but really the black community standard of weave and wig wearing. You know what I mean? Is not $500 bust down. Is not, you know what I'm saying, giving whatever it's supposed to be given or given or gave with the hair or the slay or the melt. And we know what that is over here. And we often talk about black women's hair over here. Actually, we got a whole playlist. But that, and it's insinuating that because their wigs are tacky or raggedy or whatever, they attract rich white men. But what I say is, if you're not dating out anyway, and you only like Burger King's your way, why would you be tripping off what attracts a white man? Unless you want one. Or unless you just don't want other black women to get one. Because there is a thing where I believe that black women don't want black women don't want other black women to date out because they won't have no Kingdom Come, ding along, dang slong to argue and fight about in the middle of the street. And that a black man has no value without another black woman. So, and some people say hard wig soft, like they tried to equate it with thinness. But I've seen other races of women date out of all sizes and all shades. I think they be like, oh, they gotta be this shade or that shade, or these women or that women. I've seen women with natural hair, weaves, and under a hat. One lady had a hat on. I don't know, but I just knew she was a black lady. So, I don't know. But I think that's just another tactic that black women are using to try to keep other black women from dating out, or to try to shame them into blackness or pro-blackness. Because even being a person who date out now, it's like when you kind of tell people like, hey, they be like, oh, ain't he cute? And they be like, really, I'm not into black men. And they're like, what's wrong with you? I want to be safe, and I don't want to be on Black Girl Unlost or Leo Gordon show. It's my prerogative. No, I actually want to go on a date, and I might want to find somebody who actually likes me and help me with my household. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just black women trying to shame other black women who date out. I think that it's going to be a black community that's not a community if black women go find a community. And I think that men can provide women with value and worth by what they do for you, or their status as a man can up-level your status as a woman and your connections and networking and value as a woman. But it started off, which I didn't even start, but whatever. If you're here, you're here. We ride. The girl who was in the video, she was a black woman, and she had on a wig that wasn't so kept this way or that way, and she was on a private jet. They were drinking wine. They were flying to Paris because that was the favorite restaurant, honey. For what did they say? 15,000 pounds. I don't know how much pounds is and how that equates to dollars, but He spent that on her, and she went to talk about her children. So you know they were married. Something black women don't know that black men don't do. But shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. But it's the old black community thing where people say, you know, oh, look at her hair, look at her edge. She ain't got no edges. She ain't got no edges. Trying to humble black women by talking about their hair, which the Kangs do it all the time. I mean, modern men, y'all men do it all the time. Always attacking the black woman hair. Always trying to say you bald head, scallywag, your hair can't touch your back. People been talking about black women hair since whenever, way back. Usually black men, because they want a wig, and you know we know they love for nails and wigs. But y'all say that they are straight identifying. I'll beg to differ, but I think they're the DL in the LGBTQ culture. But how do you shame a black woman who flying with a rich white man who is her husband, who taking her on lunch or dinner or whatever? How do you because black women don't want black women to get no money. I always say that. Y'all be like, she just black women don't want black women to get no money. Just like we did that nurses. They talking about, you went to school to get a career to make some money to feel better than somebody. That's why you go to school, to get a career, to make some money. Welcome to Black Women Mindset. But it's the security, the protection, and the provision for me. Like this video if you can. If you don't like it, I've never liked you all, and I never liked you all. I love you, but where do broken hearts do? What do broken hearts do? Or where do broken hearts go? Or what do the lonely do at Christmas? Huh? What do they do? What do they do? They keep on living. Okay. So I'm living my best life, or trying to figure out how to get there, or get some money to get there. We know y'all don't need money, but other races of men are not obsessed with black women's hair because that's a black man's job. Okay, that's what kings do. That's what y'all man do, because he probably is a bottom, more than likely. He might be a topper. I don't know. I don't discriminate. But other men don't worry about women hair and nails. They just want you to look pretty and talk that stuff that they want to hear and smile and be sweet. Even some of the comments under the video were really good comments. Like one of them was like, sound like y'all hating on me, which sound like some hateration to me. So who did this video? Maria. Because y'all know that's all I watch. I kind of been divested from black women content. I kind of watch African women content. No, I still watch my black women content. You know, how I find y'all and where I can see y'all. But I think it was Maria. But anyway, I should have had it up. But anyway, let's get back to this video. Real men are not clowns. They don't care about women hair. They're not going to argue about you about your hair or your makeup. They just tell y'all that because y'all self-esteem low. And when you tell a girl who's self-esteem low, a woman who's self-esteem low, a lady who's self-esteem already low, she'll believe anything and she'll repeat it and believe it and say it as if it makes sense. But she's getting it from a man who doesn't have education, who does not take care of his children, who does not have a job or a home or financial security. So you know how they go. Black women. Hashtag black women goes. Just let me stop. No, they seen other black women getting into relationships. Oh yeah, that's why they don't want their child to date out. They don't want you to get better. They don't want you to be in a relationship. They want you to trauma bond with them about them sad draft stories about a man knocking you upside the head and a man who ain't got it. And when you ask them, and then you gotta go to the clinic, they want somebody to talk to that about. But when you leave them and go date somebody who might actually like you and care about you, you're not going to have those sad stories anymore. And they're going to say you think you're better than us and you're not black. You're anti-black. So, they said that women whose hair is slayed or melted, that brings in poverty. That brings in broke baby mamahood. Well, of course, I'm paraphrasing. But basically, when you're basically slayed and melted and 40,000-inch bust down, you're probably the breadwinner. You're probably going to be at the clinic. You probably have some kids out of wedlock. And the man you attract probably has some kids out of wedlock. May have a addiction. then may have been to jail more than a few times, and these men usually express themselves with anger and rage and, yeah, fighting. You can't say this. Black women say you're lying. I'm lying. I'm a liar. Wait, this is fake news. All this is allegedly. This is allegedly channel. I'm not even here right now. This not even me. Way black women can level up. Yeah, they just don't want y'all to get better. But it's just like, I see all kind of black women dating out, and I just think they also said that bust downs and lace fronts attract Amazon workers and drug dealers who never actually re-up or get any money up. And if they do, you all can go to jail together. It doesn't matter. And then we'll see it on the news where the kid, something happened to the kid because the pow that they found in the backpack, and it's a sad story, and all we can do is say a little prayer. But I don't think it's a weight requirement. I don't think it's a wig requirement to date out. I don't think it's a weight requirement, and I don't think it's a skin tone requirement to date out. I think them are just all ploys to try to keep black women in poverty and in need and in lack and in want and in desperation and in the black community. So hard wig, soft life. Then you had jokes and stuff where people were like, I gotta go get me a crunchy wig right now because I'm trying to get a white man. So, you know, it's that thing going on where some people are like, they're going to get some crunchy wigs today. So whether they being funny or facetious or playing, joking, or for real, I don't know. But it seemed like the new craze to me. And they could shame people about their hair, because whether you dating another race of man or not, they're still going to talk about your hair. It's people worried about my hair right now. Right now. Stressed out and pressed about what I'm doing with my hair. Right now. So it's just black culture. That's black culture, because black men don't have anything but to build up off of the backs of black women and what we do and what we say in our stories and how we show up in the world, or what we have not did or have done or didn't do or could do or would do or should do. So they done made all kind of money off of us. So what can we do? I don't know, but I don't mess with them type of people. So, well, y'all stand beautiful, innovative, and creative. HardWigSoftLife.com. So while I was making people mad overnight, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry you saw me unfiltered, unrated, raw, and uncensored. So, while y'all stand beautiful and wonderful, you and innovative and creative, which I already said, because I'm your nosy neighbor lady. Happy holidays and love on your loved ones while you have them, and I'll see you in the next video and or live. Bye.